Whoa, 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 you need to be a little more careful on the roads because daylight savings time is coming to an end, and this is the difference that one less hour of daylight can make.
Naturally, a sudden shift to a darker evening rush hour will bring a higher risk of collisions. In fact, one recent study found that fatal pedestrian and cyclist collisions increased by 13% in the first 5 weeks after falling back to standard time. Building awareness of increasing roadway risk is important everywhere, but it's especially urgent in Calgary this year, which is on track to record a record number of pedestrian fatalities in 2025.
Fall is a time where we see increased numbers of pedestrian collisions due to many reasons that include the increased hours of darkness.
There have already been 11 deaths so far this year in Calgary. That's compared to a record high of 14 in 2005, and last year, most fatal collisions occurred in the final quarter of the year, nearly half of them in evening or nighttime hours. In 2024, the City and Police Service launched a safer mobility plan to reduce collisions by 25% over 5 years. Officials say that its methods are especially crucial as a darker time of year arrives. They include designing roadways that are well lit, controlled, and properly enforced, but also educating drivers about risk and ways to keep vulnerable road users safe.
Paying attention to where the pedestrians can be, such as intersections and crosswalks, obviously reducing speeding and driving at a safe speed to account for some of those poor vision challenges.
So for the weeks ahead, remember that while they may be harder to see, pedestrians are still out there and the stats say they are more at risk. So keep your eyes on the road, obey the speed limit, and ensure that your headlights and brakes are in good shape. And one last reminder that pedestrians share responsibility to remain undistracted as well, and to use crosswalks instead of jaywalking. They should also wear bright reflective clothing at night, especially in the rain, which increases glare on the roadways.